What's up, lady? What's Gucci? What's Gucci, man? Just got off work. Yeah, man. uh, had to, look, it is what it is. It is what it is, man. Somebody got to tell the truth, man. Yep. God damn it. Oh, shit. There's just a white man, man. And I don't have a problem with him being white. I have no problem with Sean King being white. None whatsoever. Only problem I have with him being white is that he try to act like he's not white. He took a scholarship from a black person at Morehouse University. If he was white, he'd be fine. I don't know what we're going to do tonight, man. What's up, Black America? You sent some emails? All right, that's good. We'll get to them. Oh, man, they trying to impeach Kavanaugh, man. These fucking crazy-ass liberal women, man. What's wrong with these women? They ain't got nothing better to do. You said biracial people are dangerous. I put it like this, they can be. They can be dangerous. They can be. And listen, my heart goes out to them, man. It's gotta be crazy. Like, not being, fully part of one group and like if I was biracial, I would want to be white. Fuck you niggas. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I ain't even gonna lie to you niggas. If I was biracial and they was like, which side you want to be, if you could choose your race, which side you want to be, hey, I'm taking motherfucking, I want to be white. Fuck that. White people got all the good shit. White people got all the cool shit. They got safe neighborhoods and shit. I want to be white. If I was biracial, I'm like, I want to be white, motherfucker. They're like, what you? They be like, you have to choose your race. I choose my race. All right, I'm white. I'm white then. Fuck you. White people got all the cool shit. Safe neighborhoods, good schools. They work together. White people work together. The fact that they would have been allowed to say that shit is crazy. The fact that they've been allowed to say that niggas created advanced civilization is crazy. He said, "Am I married to a white woman?" Nah, I'm married to a black woman. I said if I was biracial. I didn't say I want to be black the way I am now, nigga. You don't know what the fuck I look like, nigga. I'm black as shit. I'm a tar baby, man. I said if I was biracial, like if I was this chick, and they came to me and said, which would you got to choose now, one or the other. You want to be black or white? I'd be like, shit, I'm white. Fuck that. Fuck that. I'd be like, I'm white. Fuck that shit. Now, it would like somebody like this, it would help them out to be black. They would be treated like a god. If I was her, see, it's a tough decision. Like with her, she could be black and be treated like a god. But still, she would still have to deal with all the nigga shit. She would still have to deal with all the nigga shit. She would be treated like a god, but she would still be like the god of black people. You still you the god, but you a god of black people. So they gonna turn on you. They gonna blame everything on you. They gonna turn on you. They gonna blame everything on you. They gonna talk shit to you. If anything go wrong, it's gonna be your fault. Yeah, being poor sucks. And there's more poor. You got a better chance of being poor if you're black. Even though it's a lot of fucking poor white people. But if I was biracial like her, shit, they gave me the choice and they was like, look, we splitting the world up, man. We giving the Asians Asia, we giving the whites Europe and America, we giving the Latinos Central and South America, we giving the blacks the Caribbean and Africa. And everybody gotta go to this, if you, whatever race you is, you gotta go live in that part of the world. And you ask her which one she wanna be, what you think she gonna say? She said she get killed by whatever race. You said mixed people are cool if their mom's white. Actually, I mean, you know what? That may be true, but I don't know. I don't know. Some of the biggest troublemakers out here, some of the biggest people trying to like lead black people astray, their moms was white. Look at Barack Obama. Look at Colin Kaepernick. I don't know. I think you got issues either way. This woman, the fucking woman, she talking about some hotels are racist because they don't have no fucking shampoo for black people. And here I've been using that shampoo all these years and didn't even know. And her white ass then came and made a fuss about it. You say your sons are mixed? Well, you know what? It's fine. It's fine, lady, man. Whatever, man. Whatever, man. Listen. It depends on the person, man. If you raise them up to be fucking troublemakers, it don't matter. A lot of liberal white women raise their biracial kids up to be fucking troublemakers. What's up, Chris? You said mixed people are mentally unstable. Look at Brazil. They talking about you, Blank Slate, man. Blank Slate, you gotta come. You gotta defend your people, Blank Slate. They coming after y'all, man. They coming after y'all, man. Blank Slate, you gotta defend your people, man. They coming after y'all, man. They coming after y'all, man. You gotta choose. I think if they made people choose, biracial people choose one race, and you could do it confidentially. You ain't got to do it in front of nobody. You can do it confidentially, and nobody will know until of course it comes up. But you get to do it confidentially. If I was a biracial person, I'm choosing white. The fuck would I want to be black for if I was biracial? To go with some that did you see that Candace Owens and T.I. shit? I saw some of that shit. That shit was embarrassing, man. Who would want to be black after seeing some shit like that? That shit was embarrassing. That Candace Owens T.I. shit. Who saw that shit? That shit was embarrassing, man. That shit was embarrassing. Them niggas are so emotionally fractured. All their leaders are fucking actors and football players and shit and rappers. Niggas are led by niggas are led by rappers and actors and shit. The fuck? All your leaders are actors and rappers and football players. No other fucking race. That shit was horrific, man. I saw some of that shit. This shit, hit one if you saw this shit, man. I'll play some of it later when we get more people in here. This shit was fucking cringeworthy, man. This shit was sad, man. This shit was sad. T.I. one of our leaders and shit. And you asking me if I was biracial, why would I want to be white if I was biracial? And they gave me a choice. If they said there's no more such thing as biracial, you got to choose one. Either you're black or you're white. If I was biracial, I'd be like, fuck it, I'm white. After seeing this shit, man, my platform's small, man. We a small operation, man. I ain't big enough for JLP, man. I'm a small time operation, man. This is a small channel, man. This channel ain't for everybody, man. I've had other channels in the past, that got taken down, man. I'm a YouTube veteran, man. He said, Puffy looked like he wanted to shoot some. You watched the whole thing, Black Introvert? Bless your heart, man. I watched the highlights. That shit was sad, man. Niggas are sad, man. Niggas are a sad case, man. And they in the greatest country in the world. This is how niggas act. Imagine what niggas are like in other countries where you don't have, think about how niggas act in countries where you have rolling blackouts. And, you don't have human rights activists. There's no guarantee of human rights. There's no watchdog groups and there's no OSHA. You know what I'm saying? There's no overseeing things. Everything ain't got regulations and shit. If this how niggas act in the greatest country in the world, I'm god damn. Imagine how they acted. Yeah, due process. Think about all the great things niggas got in this country and look how they act. Imagine how they would act somewhere else. Niggas got all the benefits, all the fucking... Niggas got the greatest of every fucking thing in this country. And they act like straight jackasses. Like straight jackasses. Y'all, hit one if you want me to play some of this T.I. bullshit. This bullshit. This T.I. Candace Owens bullshit. Or y'all want me to go to the news? What y'all want? Y'all want me to play some of this shit or go to the news, man? Yeah. I ain't even say which one. One for play some of this bullshit, this T.I. bull, Candace Owens shit, or two for the news. One for T.I. and Candace Owens, two for the news. These niggas are. All right, it's looking. If y'all want the news, it's looking kind of. It's looking bad for y'all that want the news, man. One for T.I., two for the news, man. One for T.I. and Candace Owens, two for the news. And if y'all would like to help the channel survive, you can help the channel at PayPal or Super Chat, man. Either one. PayPal, you know, if you got something huge you want to share, you just put it on PayPal. If it's small, you can just put it on Super Chat, man. These niggas, man. God damn. The thing that strikes me bad about these fucking pro-black niggas is I know a bunch of niggas, man. I know a lot of niggas. And the majority of niggas I know are fucking, at the least, decent people. Most of them good, but at the least, they decent. These pro-black niggas are sinister, man. Let me turn this. Y'all, the people have spoken. We want to see the T.I. shit. This shit is fucking... Hold on, let me just go to Twitter. Get the highlights. I don't think I can watch the whole fucking thing. This nigga T.I., a drug dealer and shit. A nigga made his money bragging about selling drugs and shit. What people without a nigga who made his money bragging about selling drugs?
Was America great that we're trying to replicate?
Right now that said make Black America great again. Because Black America...
Make America. We're talking about America. That wasn't the question.
I am answering your question.
Which period was America great that we're trying to replicate? Which era was it? Tell me.
I think I'll answer your question.
Tell me.
I'm ready to answer your question.
Which era was it?
What?
Says the nigga who live in a mansion with his biracial wife. This nigga live in a mansion with his biracial wife. All his kids go to private school. They all good kids. All his kids is good kids. Whoever watched that Family Hustle shit? T.I. kids are great kids, but he literally, I will say this, he got some great fucking kids, man. They are some good kids, man. He got some good kids, man. His kids are fucking model citizens, man. They are great fucking kids. He got a biracial wife. He live in a mansion. And all this nigga talking about, so when was America great? Well, how about now, motherfucker? How about now, nigga? Fuck you mean, when was America great? It seemed pretty great for you now, nigga. You sold drugs all your life. You made a bunch of money selling drugs and shooting niggas. And now you making a bunch of money bragging about it. And then you went from making a bunch of money selling drugs and shooting niggas to making a bunch of money bragging about it over a beat to making a bunch of money telling motherfuckers what the fuck black people what they need to do and shit. Bossing black people around and shit. This nigga talking about when was America great? How about let's start with now, nigga? Okay? Let's start with right now. Yeah, but look, his kids are fucking great. He dynamite. He got a dynamite kids. They private school. They ain't fucking on. They ain't into none of that bullshit. His kids ain't into none of that bullshit he talk about on his records. None of that shit. T.I. kids ain't into none of that shit.
Right now that said make Black America great again. Because Black America,
make America. We're talking about make America. That wasn't the question.
I am answering your question.
Which period was America great that we're trying to replicate? Which era was it? Tell me.
I think I'll answer your question. I'm ready to answer your question.
Which era was it?
What?
Which era was so great?
Here's the thing that you guys are forgetting. America was actually one of the slavery was all over the world. All over the world. America was.
Yes, French Montana and DJ Khaled's people are enslaving niggas right now. Thank you for mentioning that, Candace Owens. French Montana and DJ Khaled's people are enslaving black people right now. All over the North Africa and the Middle East. And they've been doing it for 10,000 years straight. Thank you for mentioning that, Candace Owens. Nessa Diab, her people been enslaving black people for 10,000 years ago until now. Straight.
Slavery was all over the world. All over the world. America was. I'm not saying it's okay, so why are you saying, oh?
Hey, man.
America was one of the first countries.
I want to like you so bad.
I'm trying to answer your question.
Smart. I want to like you so much.
I can't answer the question.
I want to be able to hear them. I want to be able to hear them.
If I can't answer the question and you're just going to boo when I say slavery was all over the world, which is a fact, why are you booing a fact?
Because you're making light of.
No, I'm not.
You're making light
I
of
haven't
the
gotten into my points.
enslavement
I'm not
of
making.
people that look like us. You can't make light of that. That ain't nothing
I
you
haven't
breeze
even
over.
finished the sentence. How?
Actually, her saying that it was all over the world is not making light of it. You niggas acting like America was the only place that had slaves. And you niggas, this the thing about T.I. He know that they have open air slave markets in Libya, like right in public, right? If you go to a market in Libya, they selling slaves. $102, like open air market. Mauritania, Egypt, Saudi Arabia, they selling them on Facebook. In the Arab world, they sell castrated black men on Facebook in Saudi Arabia. We've documented this thousands of times. T.I. won't say nothing about that, but he's saying that her saying that slavery is all over the world is making light of it. But him ignoring it and talking about it, the only slavery T.I. talk about is the slavery that happened 200 years in this country. So him talking about slavery from 200 years in this country is a great thing, but her talking about that slavery was all over the world and it's still going on now is making light of it. And then niggas oohed and awed that, which is troubling, man. Because when you mention IQ, then they get upset.
Be able to hear now. I want to be able to hear now.
Answer the question, and you're just gonna boo when I say slavery was all over the world, which is a fact. Why are you booing a fact?
Because you're making light of.
No, I'm not.
You're making light
I
of
haven't
the
gotten into my
enslavement
points. I'm not
of
making.
people that look like us. You can't make light of that. That ain't nothing
I
to
haven't
breeze
even
over.
finished the sentence. How am I making
You
light of
started
anything?
with some bullshit.
Okay.
Are free people. What y'all are seeing right now are free people arguing over who got the best master.
Listen. I like Big Mike. He was down with the Dungeon family. I get it. I like Big Mike. I'm calling him Big Mike. I like Big Mike from the Ghetto Boys. Killer Mike. Killer Mike's all right with me. I'm not mad at him. But you have to understand where Killer Mike is coming from. Killer Mike grew up in a stable, two-parent, middle-class family. His dad was a police officer, okay? Killer Mike's dad was a police officer, all right? Killer Mike grew up in a stable, two-parent family. His dad was a police officer, which should be a great thing. There should be nothing like you gotta prove, because plenty of black people grow up in stable two-parent families. It's just that the majority don't. The majority don't. But there's plenty of black people that grow up in stable two-parent families. But I know I grew up with some kids that their dad was a police officer. And one of them was a serious gangster. He turned into a thug. The other one almost turned into a thug, but his mother wouldn't let him. His parents wouldn't let him because the older one turned into a serious gangster. I'm talking about serious DC gangster, known all over. Everybody know him, right? The other one turned into a good guy, became a preacher. Because when you grow up in the black community and your dad's a cop, you gotta be extra street, extra gritty with it. That's why this guy's name is Killer Mike. His name Killer Mike. You wouldn't think that he came from a stable two-parent household and his dad was a police officer. Hit one if you knew that this guy's dad was a police officer. And his dad is an instrumental force in his life.
What y'all are seeing right now are free people arguing over who got the best master. Oh yeah. So
Nah, he's not a square Houston phenom. He's a regular black guy. Plenty of black dudes grew up like that. He is square because he feel like a square. And he feel like he got to do all this fake pro-black shit to make up for the fact that he grew up in a stable two-parent family and his dad was a police officer for 30 years. He a square for that. He ain't a square because he grew up in a stable two-parent family and his dad's a police officer. He a square because he grew up in a stable two-parent family and his dad was a police officer and he fucking changed his name to Killer Mike and started rapping about bullshit. And now you're fucking anti-white, the white man gonna get you activist. When he know his own upbringing is fucking evidence that the fucking white man ain't out to get you.
We're gonna go back to silent. Let's register this shit back down. We're gonna lock this back down. So I'll tell you when America was great. 7 years after the ending of the Civil War.
Exactly what
Oh, Candace, because you didn't give the comment, so you weren't prepared for that one. No, but that's not to jump on Candace, because again, I'm disagreeing with my friend. 7 years after the end of the Civil War, blacks within 7 to 15 years accumulated over 15 million acres of land.
You see what he's saying? Listen to what he about to say. He talking about the Republican Party that abolished slavery and created Reconstruction era policies to help blacks transition from slavery into free citizens. There were dozens of black Republican congressmen. There were dozens and dozens of black cities that were thriving under the Republican rule of Reconstruction, Reconstruction policies. Listen to what he about to talk about. He about to talk about the Republican Party.
That's not to jump on Candace, because again, I'm disagreeing with my friend. 7 years after the end of the Civil War, blacks within 7 to 15 years accumulated over 15 million acres of land. Hold on, before we get to clapping, because the niggas bought some shit.
I seen that when you niggas gonna unite and kill the police motherfucker. And his dad's a cop for 30 years. This nigga ate. This nigga was clothed by police department checks. Police department checks put clothes on this nigga big ass and food in his stomach. And you know it took a lot of food to fill that stomach up.
Black people were the only skilled labor in there. So if it was welding to be done, iron bending, cotton picking, it was black people. So instantly, your value became more. And Candace has a point. The point that she made about illegal immigration affecting you is it is going to affect you at some point. Why? If the Kegel Chicken Factory is hiring illegal immigrants at an undercut on the rate, it affects the black people who live there who should be demanding $20 an hour because they're being undercut. So when they get wiped out, they have to hire blacks, pay them, and unionize. So she's right on that. But hold the fuck on, I'm not finished. You have to remember that people who look like you immigrate too. So before you widely say, fuck them all, remember, America is always going to have a slave class. And if illegal immigrants or legal immigrants will not be the lowest paid workers, those in prison will be, and that always ends up looking like one of their sons. So it circles back around. So that's why people who are black, who are from two different plantations, got to get the fuck away from massa long enough to say, how are we going to burn down both their fucking houses? Now, this is my thought. I don't care if you destroy the Republic.
He made some good points till he turned into fucking a jackleg preacher at the end. But yeah, man, Killer Mike, look, bless his heart, man. Bless his heart. In no way, shape, or form. So if you get in my comment section talking about I'm making fun of this nigga, I am very happy. I am very happy. I am very happy that he grew up the way he did. Okay? I'm very happy to grow. He's a contemporary of mine. I was born in 78, he's born in 75. And I'm not saying he doesn't know what's going on in the community. I'm just saying, like, a lot of his black people kill white people and get rid of white people shit is bullshit. Okay? It's bullshit. I can't find it's bullshit. He's the son of a policeman father and his mom's a florist. He went to Morehouse College. Okay, and that's great. And I'm sure they say he was partially raised by his grandparents. That's fine. Okay, fine, whatever. And I'm not talking about his hood card or nothing, no shit like that. I'm just saying he knows from his parents, if this country was so racist, his mother wouldn't have been able to be a florist. And his dad wouldn't have been able to be a law enforcement officer. If this country was so racist, why would a racist country allow a black man to be a law enforcement officer? Huh? Why would a racist country allow his dad to be a law enforcement officer? It doesn't make any sense. A racist country gonna pay his father to go around and enforce the law with a gun in his hand. Right, man. You need to stop this shit. If this country was racist, they'd be like, nah, you niggas ain't fucking. We ain't letting you niggas be police officers. Fuck that shit. We ain't letting you black women be florists. When you niggas gonna unite and kill the police, motherfucker? Nigga, your dad was a cop. All throughout your life. He just retired. It just, I feel bad for him because he trying, and then he talking about he support Bernie. So Bernie is a cool white guy because you say he cool. So Bernie cool because my Big Mike say he cool, but all other white people we gotta watch out for. We gotta watch out for all white people except for Bernie. Bernie cool. Bernie's cool, and Big Mike say he cool. But all the rest of the white people we gotta watch out for.